All right, our first contestant is Stacy. She's going to walk out here, parade around with a bag on her head.
Well, I got to say, I know that she shaves her private region. I like her tattoo, gives you something to look at.
Now, Stacy, take off the bag. Here we go, and let's see the face. I think we have a winner.
There's a competition that existed where women were objectified to the highest degree. The premise was Howard Stern's hunt for a woman with the best body and the ugliest face. The content he created emphasized misogyny and created the beauty standards that haunt women to this day. So let's get into it. Whether you like Howard Stern or you don't like Howard Stern, there's no denying that he's incredibly problematic. He is a popular radio personality who's been on the scene for a very long time, and he has definitely pushed the boundaries. I have a video where we go into a deep dive of all of his problematic moments, but today I want to focus on a special that he would do that blows my mind. Let me take you back to the early 2000s where Howard Stern hosted a show titled Miss BUTTAFACE, which featured women walking on stage with a paper bag over their face. These women were judged on their bodies and given a rating of 1 through 10, 10 being the best. Then the bags were removed from their faces and their faces were rated 10 being the worst. The aim of the show was to find the woman with the best body and the worst face, which to me just like, if you're talking about like early 2000s, like objection and being objectified and just like this beauty standards, like this is the epitome of the problems.
And you give them a score of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst head, the worst face.
All right.
So theoretically, the perfect Butterface would score a 20.
All right.
Rob, you want to repeat those?
Okay, basically you're looking for a girl with a really ugly body and a great face.
That's it.
More to come from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
You can find these clips on YouTube, but let's go ahead and react to some bits of the show and then talk about some of the consequences of a program like this.
All right, our first contestant is Stacy. She's going to walk out here, parade around with a bag on her head. Here's a little bit about Stacy.
Let's all gather around and learn some personal information about Butterface Stacy.
I would rate my body at 10. I would rate my face 4. The thing I'd like to change about my face would be the dark circles under my eyes and the pale face. People have called me raccoon eyes. People have never told me I resemble a celebrity.
Okay then, that's Butterface Stacy.
I'm looking at a beautiful body. I don't know what's under the bag. We're not going to evaluate that yet. The body is awesome.
This is already just so uncomfortable. I can't believe this was broadcasted on E. Of course, it's taking place in Vegas, and he's literally just going through, like, I guess just judging their body. And I mean, at least it seems like at first these girls are having like a, you know, they're a good sport about it. Like she's kind of making fun of herself as well, but they just go way too hard.
See a perfect, no cellulite and beautiful breasts. Let me go around to all our judges. Let's go to guest Rob Schneider.
Well, I got to say, I know that she shaves her private region. I'm for that. I like her. I like her tattoo, gives you something to look at. And she's tan. She does a little bit of tanning. I'm got to say, that body's a 10.
All right, there's another 10, Robin Quivers.
She's got the body I would want. That's a 10.
Ralph Sorella, very hard to please.
I want that body too. She's hot. 8.
An 8, that's very good for Ralph. Go ahead, Baba Booey.
She's good, but not perfect. I give her a 9. Very good.
Fred Norris, rarely heard from. Go ahead.
On a personal level, a 9.
And Artie.
Going with the theory that there's no 10s in the world, that's a 9.
You know, also note the kind of guys who are giving these scores. Like, there are no Zac Efrons out here. I think that's part of the reason why Howard Stern has this weird theme of like the most disgusting looking men. Like Howard Stern's like not the most attractive guy. Like judging these women and claiming, you know, that one guy giving her an 8. It's like, look at him. But that just kind of speaks to how these women have such different beauty standards. You're asking where they came from. They came from like shows like this that just kind of solidified the narrative.
Now, Stacy, take off the bag. Here we go. And let's see the face.
Wait, what? She kind of looks like a model. Like, did they just put like some like foundation on her lips? Because she looks like a model. How is this Butterface?
Is that a speed bump on the way to...
Stacy, it's got to be hard when the crowd starts.
Oh, dear.
Ganji, give her the microphone so I can talk to her. Stacy, it's got to be tough when the crowd starts freaking.
That guy is acting like he is throwing up. What is with these people? The whole crowd has gone wild.
Starts freaking out when you take the bag off your head. Is it hard for you?
No, not really.
How did you end up here in the Butterface? Did some guy tell you about it?
No, actually, my friend Candace entered me into it.
I mean, first off, there's nothing wrong with her face at all. And if my friend entered me into one of these competitions, I don't know if we would be friends anymore.
Ralph, what do you think of the face? 10 being the worst face on the planet.
She kind of looks like one of those elves from Lord of the Rings. But would you, like, is it a high for bad or?
High for bad.
High for bad.
I would say, I'm going to give her another 8.
I could do some work with that face. I'd give her a 6. I mean,
how would you do some work with her face?
Give her some makeup and a good haircut.
Literally the worst guys being so brutal. And like, I think we can all agree in the comments that like this girl is like, I don't even think she should be in like this competition, nor should this type of competition even exist.
Bianca, to remove the bag and let's see your face. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my God, Bianca.
Oh my
I think we have a winner.
Stop that.
Let's stop it.
She's literally like, she looks like a school teacher. Like she looks nice, and not in a bad way. I'm saying like she reminds me of one of my school teachers growing up, like a pretty one. Like where's the ugly? I mean, again, this show is completely sick-minded that they're even trying to find this like bizarre combination. But like, how are people in the crowd reacting like this whenever this person is not like, clearly it's just like hyping it all up.
Give her face.
She looks a little like my 7th grade science teacher, and his name was Mr. Molinari.
Yeah. It's so bad because I said teacher too, but I meant it in a different way. Here's another contestant.
Her body's that bad.
She got a butter body.
And Robin?
Yeah, I would say 5, 6 compared to the other
What
girls.
is it, a 5 or a 6?
6.
Artie?
I've been with a lot of 2s, and they don't look like that. I got to give her a 6.
And Fred?
I think it's a 3.
Oh.
Remember, a 10 would be a great body, so not high scores. Let's remove the bag and see if you can make up for it.
I can't take it anymore.
Wow.
They are so mean. Not him giving her a 3 on her body. Like, sir.
Wow. I just got to say, if her body was as good as some of these other girls, we'd have a winner.
That's a
we could
man,
stop the show
baby.
right now.
She looks like Henry Hill.
Cindy says she wishes she had smaller ears.
Yeah, you know, you should see her without the headphones on, Howard. We were calling her in the office, we were calling her Prince Charles.
Wow.
Look at the people who are at this show. I do notice a theme with these contestants that when they do take their bag off and they have that initial reaction, it kind of seems like it hurts. Like it makes me feel so bad for them to have like a whole arena of people booing, acting like they're vomiting because they think that they are just so hideous. And I just can't imagine trying to like, or wanting to create an environment like this.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
I guess you never had braces.
Let's
Let me
see
see
that
you smile.
smile.
Give us a smile.
Smile, Penny.
Come on, give us a big one. It's for $25,000.
Give us a big smile. It'll help.
Oh, boy.
Oh, can I go? That is an 11.
Ralph, what do you give her on
11.
scale? No, on scale of 1 to 10. 10. All right.
Please, look at her teeth. Look at her face. It's
All right, let's go to Gary.
She's like a jack-o'-lantern. I give her an 8.
Let's go to Rob Schneider.
I got to say, those teeth are pretty scary. 9.
Penny, how'd you end up in this contest?
My boyfriend.
He said to you, you're a Butterface?
Yeah.
Can I say?
Okay, I thought the best friend submission was bad. The boyfriend submission, you can even tell the girl like didn't want to like to show her face. Like she like didn't even want to like have that attention there. And it probably feels terrible. I mean, I feel like I would have like, stage fright for the rest of my life after that.
Our winner is number 5, Michelle.
Wow, Michelle, take your crown, Miss Butterface. Wow.
I got to tell you.
Butterface. The confetti has just gone off into the crowd. Miss Butterface is taking center stage.
She's got a crown.
What the hell? What time and place and where in history were we where this kind of stuff was happening? You just don't see entertainment like that anymore. And probably for the best, when you ask Quora, a popular question website, what's the most misogynistic competition ever held, they bring up Howard Stern and his stuff, because he clearly feels a certain way about women, which I can't imagine like being with him if he really thought so like lowly of just the woman in general, like the body, just their respect. It just seems like he has zero. This person wrote, didn't know this existed, but it's just awful. I feel bad for women who put themselves through this. A lot of the complaints are just because they don't have makeup on. I hope their self-esteem didn't take too much of a hit, especially the one who didn't get anything but bad memories. Another person wrote, this is bullying. Women are not objects. Disgusting, awful, horrible. I can't believe this exists. OMG, I'm so mad. I'm glad society is changing. This sucks. Another person writes, let's have the women judge the judges, which I would love to see. Like I said, Quora said that he had the worst kind of competitions. And he's also had competitions on small penises, big man boobs contest, and hot wife, ugly husband contest. Just to note on some of these competition shows, both the small penis and BUTTAFACE contest videos have been uploaded multiple times on different adult websites, and I'm sure without consent from the participants. Let's talk about the moment a teacher loses their job over a bikini appearance on Howard Stern's show. The teacher's name is Marie Jerry, and she supposedly lost her job after going on the Howard Stern show. It appears that her appearance in a bikini on an adult-oriented show disqualified her from teaching second-year kids. It actually turns out that she took part in the ugliest guy and hottest wife contest on Howard's show, winning the top prize of $5,000. And it turns out that teacher Marie Jerry sued the school over this controversy, which I don't know, I kind of agree. Like, should she really lose her job? But also, like, I mean, I guess the conduct should be, you know, explained to the teachers that they're not supposed to be doing things like this. One parent said, I can't believe she'd go on TV and do that when she is a second grade teacher. It just doesn't make sense. So people are really judging her for this appearance. Let's go ahead and play this clip, which resulted in her losing her job.
Aaron, how did you get a hot woman like this? Is she the hottest thing you ever got?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the only thing he's ever got.
Is that right? Were you a virgin when you met her?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I?
kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were a virgin too, Marie.
I've only known sex with a fat man.
Marie, yeah, seriously, how did you develop an attraction for Aaron? I mean, you could have probably...
admitted that she was not attracted to me.
She was not?
I wasn't.
No. How did you, Aaron, get her to... Do you love him at all, Marie?
Oh, with all my heart.
You do?
Definitely, yes.
How did he convince you or make it so that you could love him?
The way that he's questioning their relationship, like, oh, how could there be love between someone who's like not as attractive and someone who's very attractive? It just seems so ignorant. I can't believe people were listening to this conversation.
When you first saw him naked, were you horrified? Tell the truth, Marie.
When I saw his penis size, I was...
You were
like,
freaked out.
Is that it?
Well,
were you like, Marie, were you like, not only is this guy, I'm not attracted to him and he's fat, but then when you saw his you were like, oh my God.
Poor guy. His wife is also like not helping his case. Maybe this is their strategy to win that prize, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a second grade teacher. It's a little bit weird.
You really do. Marie's body, right, Artie?
I mean, look at that
Robin?
stomach.
I never
She's got
took my
that
shirt off either. This sucks.
That's what guys want.
You know what? She's got that thing.
Turn around.
And he does have breasts.
Not bad, the back hair.
It's the front hair is worse.
The front hair
the
is
titty
worse.
hair.
The titty hair.
We shaved the back, so.
Wow.
Look at the
I look at
breasts
that
on
guy.
him.
Nice
He's
scars
got the scars from the surgery.
Wow, yeah, look at that belly on you. What a man, you might be the hottest
He
girl.
could have been here for the man boob contest a few weeks ago, too.
Those guys had me beat. I
cute
thought about
breasts.
entering, but those guys had me destroyed.
It's just so weird and sad. I mean, that content alone, like, this video kind of made me depressed. Like, yeah, I guess there's moments where it's kind of funny, like making fun of that person. But really, is it? To me, that's just like poor comedy, not great content. I wouldn't really want that reputation, but it's Howard Stern. So I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Here's my email if you have any other video ideas for me, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.